There we
Hello.
go. There you are. That works. I can hear you. So how's it going?
It's going pretty good.
All right. Just gonna make sure my mic's recording.
Yeah, I thought of unplugging the headphones, but they're the ones that put in the sound.
Okay. Yeah, last time I had like complete audio meltdown, and I had to end up recording actually like through the headset.
Yeah.
It was just pretty fun. Actually,
I get
it wasn't fun when I got to editing, but so what's going on down there? What's happening? What's new?
nothing much really. Just post a lot in the fanboys group.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was gonna post a music video before. Well, I'll post it after for the end is the beginning is the end. Batman Robin video.
Batman and Robin. Yeah.
Like I found it was like the best part of that movie was the soundtrack.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. That was a flop.
Flop indeed.
Yeah. I remember seeing that one in the theater and it was just oh no.
Oh yeah, it was awful. And there was this article that I remember reading about the summer movies in 1997, and the person who wrote it said that when he went to see it in the theaters, never did he see such an angry crowd of people while watching it.
Yep. I can totally relate to that. Like with the sound effects, like some of the sound effects, you know, like when they're fighting in the beginning when they're fighting with Mr. Freeze. Freeze's guys come in and they have all those like goofy like boing sound effects and stuff.
Yeah, like straight up Hanna-Barbera sound effects.
Yeah. It got too kiddie at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there was some goofy stuff in Batman Forever, but at least it didn't take it to the extreme.
Yeah, yeah. And plus with Carrie, I think people were more embraced seeing that because of Jim Carrey also.
Yeah.
But he did it in a way that was not too campy. Like Tommy Lee Jones, he did you know, he kind of mimicked the Jack Nicholson performance a bit, but it was good. Like it was definitely better than the one that followed.
Yeah, I recently rewatched Batman Forever because, you know, it's been a long time since I've seen these Batman movies, the older ones, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And some of my friends actually said that was their favorite one out of the older films. Although the 89 film, which I haven't seen in a long time, actually, I remember that one being really good.
Yeah.
But this one, Forever, was pretty decent for what it was. It definitely was a sort of a spectacle movie at the time, and you know, I can definitely imagine, because I was born in the same year as Batman Forever came out.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see it in the theater, but I can imagine if I was older and if I did see it in the theater, I probably would have liked it at the time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because the general public, Batman fans, seemed to accept the movie when it came out. I think it was after the newer movies came out, the Christopher Nolan ones, and because of Batman and Robin,
Mm-hmm.
that this one started to get a lot of hate.
Yeah. Yeah. But I remember like coming up in that time, like a lot of like the rave culture was coming in that, so it was cool to go from like the really dark Tim Burton to like a flashier, almost neon kind of throw to Batman. Like the color schemes in Forever are really, I really enjoy them. Like the whole like how they built everything and how everything kind of looked.
Yeah, I actually didn't mind the look either. I actually thought it looked pretty good for the budget. Well, it was a big budget, obviously. It was $100 million, and you know, how do I say it? It's a lot of flashy neon lights, which some people were turned off by, but I didn't mind it too much. It still looked good, and it kind of fit what they were going for the whole comic book like approach. And this movie, I do feel this movie generally felt like the older comic books from the 40s and 50s.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Definitely, the color had a big impact on that too. Even back to like the Adam West era, kind of how it was more flamboyant, like out there, like
Yeah.
yeah, it was pretty cool.
There were moments where it did feel like they would mimic the Adam West TV show, but it wasn't to the extreme like Batman and Robin did it.
Yeah, I would have been interested to see how for a while they were talking about Batman Triumphant.
Yes.
I would have been interested to see how that would have turned out. I have that script around here somewhere. I haven't read it yet, but it's I heard like Howard Stern at one time was attached to that, and I think Robin Williams or something like that, or yeah, it would have been cool to see a Scarecrow by Howard Stern. You know, it would have been neat.
Yeah, Scarecrow by Howard Stern. And what's interesting is that my brother, he's a huge Batman fan. He's a bigger Batman fan than I am. I'm the bigger Spider-Man fan, of course. And he has the video game Batman Arkham Knight.
Okay, yeah.
And he was it Arkham Knight? Yeah, I think it was Arkham Knight. Where there's a part where Batman is intoxicated by Scarecrow's fear toxins, and the storyline basically Batman killed Joker.
Okay.
And he, because of the fear toxins, he's starting to see the Joker in the vision, in the hallucinations. That sounds familiar, right?
Yeah, yeah. Like it sounds a bit like Batman Begins, right? Where he's
Yeah, and also the idea they had for Batman Triumphant, where he was seeing the Joker after he killed him.
okay, okay. Yeah, because I haven't read it yet. I was gonna watch. There's these guys who did like a live play of it. It's online, but I didn't get a chance to watch it yet. But yeah, that makes it sound more interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I wonder if they lifted that from that script for the
They
game.
might have.
Yeah. So do you think what do you think about the new Batman coming?
What, Batman versus Superman: Dawn of Justice?
Yeah.
Quite interesting, really. Obviously, people are mixed over it, you know, because you have some fans saying that this looks awesome, and then you have some fans saying, fuck this, Marvel looks better, and stuff like that. And some people are pissed because they're starting this whole Justice League thing a bit too early, and they want them to do what Marvel has been doing, make movies that build up to the Justice League, having the characters have their own solo films.
Yeah.
But you know, from what I've seen visually, it does look good. It definitely looks like they have paid attention to how the comics were with Batman's costume. I will say his costume looks really good. It looks just like it came right out of the comics.
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Like because like back when I saw Hollywoodland a long time ago, I was like, okay, I think Ben Affleck could carry a superhero movie, and I didn't see like I saw Daredevil, but I don't really remember it all that much. I heard there's a really good director's cut out there of it. But getting to Batman, when I heard he was going to be Batman, I was like, I could see it because of how well he carried himself in like Hollywoodland when he played Superman, right? So I was like, I could see that, but I didn't know he was going to be that jacked. Like I didn't know he'd be that, full on jacked and big, and then when I saw Dark Knight Returns, when I got into that whole thing of like, Batman coming back later on, and he was older, and then when I saw like how they did his hair and everything, I was really intrigued. I was like, wow, it's gonna be a little more of a I won't say a makeup performance, but like it definitely piqued my interest more in seeing that movie come out.
Yeah, it definitely does look interesting. And speaking of Daredevil, there was also this Netflix series. I don't know if you've seen.
Yeah, that was amazing. I can't wait for
Yes.
season 2 of that. Yeah. That fight sequence in the hallway where he's fighting like 20 guys,
Yes.
Oh man. Oh man.
All right, yeah, I really enjoyed it. That fight scene, it was very well done. Kind of, at points, it kind of does like remind you of Old Boy, the original film, where he's beating up the guys in the hallway.
I haven't seen that one yet either. I gotta watch that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was a remake of that, wasn't there? Like a...
Yes. Yes, there
Yeah.
was a remake of that, an American remake,
Yeah.
and it was nowhere near as well received.
Yeah, it didn't go pretty far. What was it? Before I left for vacation, I was watching the end of Hard Boiled. I'd never seen it before, but I started watching it because I was preparing, which still hasn't come out yet. But I'm preparing like a mini review for the Hard Target work prints that came out, and someone told me, "Hey, well, go check out Hard Boiled," and I could see from what they were showing in that climactic, I think it was like the hospital scene, a lot of Hard Target in there. I was
Yes.
like, wow.
Yes, it's John Woo's trademark style.
Yeah, so now I gotta go back and watch all of that movie, the whole thing, because that was brilliant. That was
I personally think that Hard Target was the closest to John Woo's trademark style over in Hong Kong, because a lot of the other movies he's done kind of seem more like they would be directed by some other action guy, even if there are trademarks of John Woo in there.
yeah.